Welcome to g3javi. I'm Javi from guysgonegeek.com, and welcome to my video podcast where today I'm going to discuss something very interesting today. I'm going to discuss the collector's edition of StarCraft II Wings of Liberty. Alright, so I'm a whore. I went out and I bought it, and I actually pre-ordered it, and I pre-ordered it at a GameStop, and picked it up the other day, and been playing, for a little bit now, and I must admit, it's pretty damn cool. Now, most of you are wondering, well, what's the difference between the collector's edition and the regular edition? One is price tag. Price tag on this little puppy is a little more than I expected, but you know what? The only reason why I got it, and I'll tell you why, the truth why I got the collector's edition is because I'm a whore in World of Warcraft, and I wanted to get the special non-combat pet, the what is it, the Hammer of the Gods, the Baby Thor, which automatically, after I first installed the game, instead of playing the game, I actually went to my WoW account and to see what exactly the pet looked like. And the pet's pretty cool because he flies around and he shoots his little guns and whatever. I'm a whore for World of Warcraft. I'm a pet whore, so whatever. There you go. Deal with it. Other than the World of Warcraft pet that you get, the non-combat pet, you also get this fancy dandy little item here, which brings inside a USB key that looks in the shape of dog tags. Come in the shape of a dog tag. And the cool thing about this, though, there's actually a cool thing and a pro and a con to this. Cool thing is that it brings inside the original version of StarCraft. So if you didn't have it, guess what? If you bought the special edition, you got two games for the price of one. So you got the special edition, all the stuff that comes with the special edition. You got StarCraft II, Wings of Liberty, and you get the original StarCraft. The only drawback to this thing, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool looking. It's well done. It's well designed. It's well, very well thought out. When you plug it in, this whole thing lights up so you can read the name clear. There's a little blue light back here, makes it look pretty. Woo! The only problem is that it's so wide in the front here that I couldn't actually plug it in my computer. I actually had to borrow my wife's laptop to plug it in and see exactly what's on it. And then, lo and behold, the original version of StarCraft. And it also comes with a little chain, so you actually put it around your neck like dog tags. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put it back in the box where it belongs, and keep it there for safekeeping. Because anything that's special edition, you have to keep brand new in the box, and you should never. Actually, I've destroyed it by taking it out of this container. But it comes with that. It also brings, of course, the game itself, which is on a DVD-ROM. It took me roughly, I want to say, about maybe almost half an hour to actually download the game and actually put in the first patches that had already been out there that Blizzard had put out. So it comes with that. It also brings a couple of guest passes for a friend. So you have a 10-day trial period for that person to try out the game itself to see if they actually like it. And I'm actually going to, maybe consider giving one of them to a buddy of mine to see if he tries that. It also brings a couple of guest passes to World of Warcraft. So we'll see how that goes. I already have World of Warcraft. Everyone I know who wants to play it is already playing it. So I guess this is just a fancy fans what they're end up going to be. Also brings the soundtrack, the StarCraft II Wings of Liberty soundtrack. It brings several cuts from different songs from the game itself, so you could hear the background music that's playing. You could actually play it in your car or in your Walkman or put it in your iPod, and that way you could jam out to the sounds of StarCraft II Wings of Liberty. I haven't even opened it up yet, nor do I think I will ever open this up. I never understood why they put soundtracks in games. Never did. I'm not quite sure why. I never saw what the draw was for it, and I'm not quite sure who would actually listen to it. When I got my first collector's edition to World of Warcraft for the Burning Crusades, I actually opened up the DVD and I go, the CD, popped it in the player, in the boom box, and I was, okay. Alright, it sucks. So I wasn't too, so this will just go back in the box and store it away for safekeeping forever. It also brings a behind the scenes DVD. So you can watch the making of the game, and it talks to the animators, it talks to the programmers, to the heads of, and to the higher up people at Blizzard, and they give them their idea of, wow, the behind the game, what I thought, this angle that we took, and pretty much it's just them to, for them to look pretty on TV and glorify themselves. Once again, not quite sure what the purpose of this is. I don't see this. No, unless you're a programmer yourself, I don't think anyone would find this interesting. I don't know. That's just me. That's what I think. The two things that I do find very interesting from the collector's edition, one is, of course, the book of art from the game itself, and it comes with several very nicely done, very nice presented. It's a nice hardcover book, with different arts and stuff like that from the game itself, and it gives you description, artist renditions, and it's actually very nice. I found this is very interesting reading. How someone sat there and actually thought out how to create these characters, and I do find interesting, and I was pretty amazed with the artist renditions in the book. So of course it's the dust cover, and then if you don't like a dust cover, it has a pretty cool cover itself, but without it, which I think I may keep it just like this without the dust cover, because I think it looks more interesting, and it doesn't tell people what it is. Only I would know, and now you. Another thing that brings is the number 0 edition of StarCraft. Apparently, Blizzard is going to start coming out with their own little comic based on StarCraft. So, I got the 0 edition that only comes with the special edition of the game, and we'll see how that goes. Once again, it comes in this little plastic case, and I should have taken it out, though, but just for you, just this one time, I should be wearing my white gloves for this so I don't mess up the nice pretty gloss. I don't want to taint that with my oily fingers, but for you I will. And it just, once again, it's a comic of the game itself, and it just goes to the storyline of pretty much of how StarCraft is, and leads up to the actual game itself. So it just gives you a little back history of the game, and I guess the comic, when it does come out, or if it comes out, will be based on the game itself and continue the storyline from there, just like any good lore of the Blizzard lore of StarCraft. See how that goes. Other than that, the game itself, the graphics are incredible. The cinematography, the in-game cinematography is absolutely amazing. If you like this type of game, I'm not even sure what kind of type of game this is. I don't know what to call it. It's not an MMO. It's not an RPG. It's not a first-person shooter. I don't know what it's called. But you know what? If you like this kind of strategy game where you have to build your forces and move them and do certain stuff, then this is an awesome game. There's nothing more I can say about it without going on for hours. But if you had the opportunity to pick it up, if someone already picked one up, especially a friend of yours already has a special edition, then ask them for the guest pass and try it out so that you could see if you want to do it. So I'm going to give one of my guest passes to Alex. But if you have any comments or questions about the special edition of StarCraft II Wings of Liberty, is that what it's called? Right? Wings of Liberty, yeah. If you have any questions about this or any comments on your own of what you thought about the game, go ahead and leave them in the section below. Or you can email me at g3javi@gmail.com. Also, check out our weekly podcast at guysgonegeek.com. You can also leave us fan mail or comments or questions on our website. And then check out our podcast, which is available through iTunes, and RSS feeders, or some Twitter, or some. Alex tells you about it. I just sit there and don't do a single thing when he talks about that. So check out the website. Once again, I'm Javi from G3Javi from guysgonegeek.com. And I'm going to do one show this week. So this is going to be my show for the week until the weekend. And until next time, I'll see you guys soon.